Hi, I just wanted to share with you how I'm going to do this codfish or saltfish fritter. I had a taste for it. So I went on YouTube and I found a recipe, and I got the recipe from Aunty Donna Gowe. A lot of you may know her from being on Facebook. She's a well-known person in Jamaica and all across the world. So I'm going to use her recipe. It's on Facebook. I'm sorry, it's on YouTube. And I'm going to show you the ingredients she used, but you can go follow her on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And then if you want to make this thing, you can go look up her YouTube channel and type in how to make saltfish fritters or codfish, and her video will come up. So I don't own the rights to making this here saltfish fritter. This is her recipe. So I'm using her recipe, and I want to give her a shout out American way and give big up Auntie Donna. She's my friend. I love her. She's my friend from another mother. So I just want to give her a shout out on sharing her recipe with us, how to make saltfish or codfish fritters, for those who do not know, especially us American people. So first, she used fresh thyme. I don't have fresh thyme, so I'm using whole thyme leaves. She used coconut milk powder, scotch bonnet, and I'm using this one, uh, Jamaican curry powder, peppers, scallion onions, and this. So I freeze my peppers. I buy a bunch, I freeze them, and store them in the freezer. It's just easier for me to when I'm cooking, because I like to hurry up and get out of the kitchen. So I just freeze them up, and they still taste good and it's still fresh. Even for my scallion, I do the same thing. That's just me. That's how I do it. You do what you do in your kitchen. And this here, these products came straight from Jamaica. Um, I ordered these from Jamrock Goodies. She gets products straight from Jamaica. She lives in the US, but she gets her products straight from Jamaica, and she will ship them to you if you like. You can check her out on Facebook, Jamrock Goodies LLC or Jamrock Goodies Shop. And you can get whatever products, if you're Jamaican or from the Caribbean islands, whatever products that you use, you can get them from her, and she would ship them to you, especially if you live in the US. So all my Caribbean, well, not Caribbean, all of my spices that I like, Jamaican spices, I get them from her, and she shipped them to me. So also, this is what I'm using. This is shipped straight from Jamaica. This is her product right here, Jamrock Goodies. I bought this from her, and this came straight from Jamaica. So that's the main ingredient. So I will be using this and this onion. So stay tuned. So your next step will be to boil your saltfish. Boil it for like 15-20 minutes. Then take all the water off, rinse it, then boil it again for 15 to 20 minutes. So here is the next step. I did not realize this saltfish was so salty. So I did mine 3 times. I boiled it 3 times. So the next step is to take off the fins and bones, and then you once you separate it, you put it into another bowl. You take off the skin and get it ready for your next prepping to put in your flour. Also, I meant to tell you that you don't have to use the fritter mix cakes for your salt fish cakes. You can also use flour, regular flour, and to make your fritters. You don't have to use that. I just wanted to try that out, so I'm just taking all the skin off now, and then mix up everything. Show you how to do. So let me show you. Look at that. There's a bone here. Here's a bone. I'm taking out the bone. And I didn't realize this thing was so salty, but it's all good. So stay tuned, and I will be right back to show you my batter mix. This smells so good. So the next step is to take your codfish or saltfish and pour it into your mix. So I already made my mix with my peppers, scallion onions, and I put a little black pepper in there because this is already seasoned. This here fritter mix is already seasoned, so you don't need to put anything, no other seasoning in there, and this is already have salt on it. It will still have salt once you ball it, and this is only for people who may not know. So I'm pouring it in here, and then I'm going to mix it into the flour mix or the fritter mix, and everything together really good. So I have it like this. Just enough, so I might add a little bit more of this here and there. It look a little bit too loose for me. So I just add a little more. Mhm. And also I have my oil already on the stove, heating it up. Um, you can also use coconut oil. I just use the canola oil. I also use grapeseed. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. So now the next step is I already have the, oh, it's getting too hot. I already have the oil heated up. So now I dipped my spoon into here to make it easier to take the mix out. I saw someone do that. So now I'm going to take little pieces out, dip it like this, and put it in. I think my oil is a little bit too hot. It's okay. I turned it down. So, okay. um, Place them in here. So this is what we do. So I will come back once it's finished. So this is my fritters. I like mine crispy, crunchy. So this is how I like mine. And let me tell you, this recipe is so good. I'm going to try when it's still kind of hot. I'm going to try it. Mm. Let me tell you, it's delicious. So try out this coconut fritter and let me know what you think. Yummy.